down, bro. I don't give a fuck.
You're such a fuckwit. Can you help me up at least? Pull me up.
Welcome back to the 200th episode.
I'm fucked, bro. I don't give a shit.
Me and Will are laying on an airport floor in the middle of Perth Airport.
Can you help me up, Kyle?
I don't know if we're allowed to be doing this or what. Anyway, long story short, we're in the middle of our tour. Pull the can up. Go on, you good thing. We're in the middle of our tour. Now, we had a flight booked for Adelaide today, and we missed it because there were lots of crashes on the airport.
You got to sit up, bro. You got to get the energy up.
Fuck the energy. On the highway. And the fucking highway were closed. So we missed it. But we did get Tiana and Pat and Lani on their flight. So that was priority number one because it would have been awful for little Lani to be stranded in the airport.
The moment where we get
I'm going to have to put my legs in there, lad.
It felt like the moment in a movie where, like, you let they get through and then it shuts and then, like, a bomb's coming, but we know they got off the planet okay. And we got swept up by a fucking atomic tornado.
A bit like when Batman drops the bomb out into the ocean. You like that analogy from a
Dark Knight Rises.
From a non-DC guy?
How did you give it?
Yeah, you're going to be hearing a few announcements in the back of the podcast, right? Is this going to be a good podcast? Probably not.
No, this will be the worst pod we've ever done.
And it's episode 200, so celebrate that, you cunts.
This is You Wouldn't. This is the spirit of You Wouldn't. We're battlers and we're getting there. And
Listen,
I don't give a shit.
We're in the middle of a fucking national-wide tour.
And I'm going to say right now, there's no way the D&M pod is full-time. I'm in that mood. They're not full-time. They're not. And they say they are, but they're not.
No, now listen.
We are, though. Anyway, that's not the point, but they're not.
So we had our first show last night in Perth, and we thought it went awful.
Oh my god, it went so bad.
Yeah, the crowd seemed to like it. We've had really good feedback on it, but me and Will both very much get a gauge. Like, we both walked off stage, and before one of us even said anything, like, we looked at each other, we were just like, nah, didn't like it. Like, we both got the same measurement of shows, I think.
It's actually sweet.
It's fine.
Sweet. Yeah, it honestly was one of those things where there are moments you just feel it. You feel it. You know when something's going wrong. And that was one of those moments.
Now everyone's walking past us looking at us like, what are these fucking garonks doing?
I couldn't give a shit. I'll tell you what we're doing. We're running the fastest growing pod in the country.
Should we get a little tour of where we are?
Yeah, give him a little glimpse.
Yeah,
this is probably it's probably a good viewing episode.
So that's our gate there.
So we're literally at our check-in gate for our plane.
We've got a little cafe next to us.
That's not going to be here for 3 hours. And Pat Clifton's got a little bit of what I call a gut inkling, based on how this day's going, that our flight's going to be delayed.
100%. You know what? Let it be known right now, this flight's getting delayed. Yeah. I'm going to say, it's a 1:30 takeoff. I reckon we will actually be taking off at 2:20.
2:15. Yeah, I was going to say 2:15. So we're fucked is what we are.
Yeah.
But that's all right. The show goes on.
I want you to know that if we get told off, you need to keep it running, and we're not stopping. And this will be a 4-hour pod. This will be a ramble.
This will probably be a 22-minute podcast. If I'm being honest.
Okay, so let's talk about Perth. You got here early.
I got here on a Friday. Little holiday with Tiana, Lani, and Pat, her brother.
And what do you mean by holiday?
Well, the idea was we spend a bit of family time together, have a bit of fun, do a bit of sightseeing, do a little bit of exploring. Now, the first day, Friday, we get here at like 12 or whatever. They grant us early check-in. Everything's good. We have a swim. We're chilling out. We're vibing.
Unreal.
Wake up Saturday ready to thrive the day. Maybe go to Rottnest Island. Maybe just go do some children activities. Like, who knows? But we're going to do something.
Definitely date night.
Oh, it was date night for all money at Six Head. Nice. I had a nice tomahawk steak lined up. Little celebratory tomahawk steak for Tiana buying a house. Anyway. P. Clitty wakes up at 4:40 a.m. because Lani's sleep schedule's thrown out. Just feeling quite sick. And I'm like, that's all right. Normally when I wake up that early, I do feel sick anyway. You know what I mean? The sickness continues. And I'm like, okay, this isn't good. Then I start getting the squirts. I start diarrheaing. I start shitting really bad. I'm like, that's kind of normal. Like, I spoke to you. You were like, sometimes when I wake up early, I do get the diarrheas.
I get the diarrheas.
I'm like, yeah, so do I, dude. And then I start getting really bad anxiety. And it was because feeling sick's a big trigger for me, yada, yada, yada. And then I chunder, bro. Like, I chundered so much.
And that's not normal. I don't get the chunders.
And I was like, hey, I'm proper sick here. So I was bedridden all Saturday. Couldn't do shit. Woke up Sunday, still pretty fucked. There's a cleaner going on in the background. Still pretty fucked Sunday morning, and look, I'm going to be honest, I still feel sick right now, and it's Tuesday. I'm not going to lie. I think I had severe food poisoning from fucking Coles, out of all places.
And we're in the middle of the airport.
If I hadn't already told you. But it was really nice that they got to come. It was really cool for Tiana to see me on stage for the first time, even though I was fucking woeful. It's all right. But it was fun. Do we wish we could do more stuff? Absolutely. Did we get an IV drip? Absolutely. Because then Tiana got fucking heat stroke. So we were both down and out for the count. So lucky Pat was here. He could take care of Lani. And yeah, that was that. So look, it wasn't what we had planned, but I'm grateful that I got to spend... I'm grateful that because I was sick, she was here to... Not to take care of me, but just like... Because I get so anxious, she's like my safe person, you know what I mean? So it was nice to have her there.
I know exactly how you feel.
Well, you've never had a girlfriend.
No, but I will say this. I hate Perth. For the main reason of... You guys are 3 hours behind... So getting out of Perth, you've got one shot.
One opportunity,
if you miss
dude.
it, it's goodbye.
It's an M&M written all over it.
Because I'll tell you what. What?
You got one shot, one
Yeah,
opportunity.
literally. Because Sydney, we missed our Adelaide flight. There's another one in 20 minutes.
Oh, dude, try fucking 3 seconds later.
Also, Perth, why are there barely any flights to Adelaide when it is the closest fucking place to
civilization?
You bunch of fucking gronks.
Well, everyone here in Perth is just FIFO. Fly in, fly out, for those who don't know.
Later, Kyle.
Everyone in Perth is on a huge amount of money based off the houses. We stayed in Burns Beach. There was such nice houses there, bro.
Huge mega houses. And I want to like look up. I think during the Patreon, I want to go in and break down the prices of these houses and see if we can even buy one.
Well, I can't buy one, but
let's buy one.
Then it's just too far. Do what, bro? Come to Perth and then fucking miss our flight again?
Rot nest.
Yeah, you can't just sit a fucking rot nest for four days straight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. Bro, every flight attendant's a fag. Someone needs to tell me why that's the case. How do you feel, Kyle? You got a big cheer.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It was good fun. It was really good fun.
Was you texting right
You're
now?
You're texting.
I've got a really important message to send.
From who?
From Dad.
Call him.
What's he want? Dino?
He wants my student ID.
Why?
I don't know.
Glad you gave it that easily.
But it was fun. It was good. Big cheer on stage. I did a little bow. Did you like my bow?
Didn't see it. I was too busy going, this show's going to suck. Yeah. And it did.
I was too busy wanting to sink into my own hole of embarrassment because of how awful the show went.
It was such a bad show. Firstly, the green room I was right about.
The green room was unbelievable.
An amazing green room.
The Rosemount Hotel was great.
Amazing staff. What's her name? Siobhan?
Sinead.
Sinead.
And then the tech guy, his name's escaped me now, but he was fucking amazing.
Cunt.
So good to work with. For a pub, it was actually... Because it's like a pub and they've got a venue underneath. It was unbelievable.
He missed the cue on one of the songs.
You know what? But it was last minute and I don't blame him and I never will.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
I'll never hold that against him. If he was a cunt, I would hold it near and dear against him.
100%.
But he was good at his job. And that's what we like. We like people who are good at our job. Sorry we couldn't be good at our job for you, Perth. But that's all right.
Perth. And well, you know what sucks for you? We're never coming... When we do the Oscars run, I'm not going to Perth.
We're going to come back. Because the crowd were good.
They were so good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they were good. They hung around for like half an hour after to come say hello. Like,
I'm
it was
obsessed
nice.
with the brother and sister that come and they always give us sweets. They're the best. They're my favourite people
It was goated. It was good. It was good. Anyway, this is a big 200 episodes for the You Wouldn't podcast. It's actually
200
crazy.
is crazy.
It's actually a lot of episodes.
Have you guys ever gone back and listened to the first episode?
I don't think so. Have you? Maybe once or twice.
I'm going to play it.
Why?
I'm going to play the intro.
Play the intro.
Of the first episode.
Let's play the intro of the first. Imagine we get copyrighted for our own podcast.
No, but then you know what else? There's an episode where Sam's on the podcast.
Oh, wow. What a blast from the past.
Yeah.
My Sam, mate. He hasn't been your Sam for about 2 years.
Yeah, but my first boyfriend.
Kyle rips a ripper of a fart straight into the microphone.
Oldest to newest. Here we go. Getting to know the boys. The 2nd of January.
No.
The 1st of Feb.
1st of Feb sounds right. I remember when we launched it at my Maruba house. How long did it go for?
Went for 31 minutes.
Fucking hell, we've upped our game since then, eh?
And then my next thought, obviously, was the Curious podcast.
Hey there, I'm Ren from the Equity Mates podcast with a quick...
Okay, fuck off, Ren.
Couple lads there.
Jesus, how many
Oh,
ads
that
do we put on
reeks.
these things?
The dating app,
What
that's
the
all
fuck? This
about
is us.
discovering Yeah, that's us.
Okay, here we go.
No, this is an ad.
Change is
Jesus.
Connection. Download
Oh my god, wait, guys.
Here we go.
Okay, here we
Fuck,
go.
there's a few ads.
There's a few.
Ready?
Who put this many ads in? That's a joke.
Yeah, we are.
But there's a lot of differences.
Yep, you're straight, I'm gay.
And what do you think the other...
I'm gay.
Ooh, fun little bit
What are
there.
you trying to tell
Fun
me,
little
bro?
guy.
It took me 17 years.
Look
long
how
did it take
different
you?
I sound.
23, obviously.
Fucking hell.
23 I was.
Here we go.
Oh, I used to put quotes at the beginning.
Oh,
This is
really?
when I used to
Yeah.
edit it. I used to
Here we
put
go.
snap quotes at
Everyone,
the beginning.
welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the first episode of You Wouldn't. I'm your co-host, Will Gibb.
And I'm your
I
other
hate
co-host,
it,
Pat
eh?
Clifton.
I just click off.
Cringing.
It's just got a ring to it,
It's
doesn't it?
just got
I can't even listen to the rest. Let's keep going.
a bit of a... It's like, you know, when you're eating something nice and you're like, this is just it.
Like
a bit of pussy.
yeah, or a little
Oh.
Ferrero Rocher. I was
Oh,
thinking
okay, yeah.
on the form of, you know.
No, I don't like that. That's not a good pod.
Well, listen, it's grown us to a fucking much bigger to what we were then. And thanks for everyone who's been along for the journey.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just going to be honest. This is our worst podcast yet. Like, we're literally in Perth Airport. I don't know if you can
we
see,
talk
bro.
about
I'm
the drive?
so
I want
tired.
to talk about this.
Yeah, this is
Every
fun.
single one of you fuckwits on that road today are a bunch of wet pussies, mate. Go for it in your life. You're driving around, go for it. Don't just splatter about, oh, I'm going to pedal along the road. Pedal to the metal, mate. 130, 140. Get to the airport. We missed it by a fucking
Bee's dick.
hair's
And
knob.
I swear to God, there is no smaller cock than what we missed our flight by. Like, it was unbelievable. Like, we were so close. So what's happened is we've got the minivan, right? The mum van.
Best car
We're at
ever.
a different terminal to where Tiana was. So I'm like, okay, we'll drop Tiana off, then we'll go to our terminal. Because we're on separate flights. Obviously, we're going to Adelaide, just going back to Sydney. Love you, babe. And we're like fucking pedal to the metal. We pull up at their terminal. We've all pre-assigned jobs. Kyle's grabbing Lani. Pat's on the bags. I'm getting out. Will's getting out, grabbing this, grabbing that. So we all pull up. We pull up into no stopping. Our car's half on the road in the middle of the airport. We pull out. We get everything. It's like a 30-second job. Everyone's off. They sprint off. We jump back in our car. We start driving.
14
Takes
minutes,
14
by the
minutes
way.
to get to our terminal. So
There
I'm
should
like,
just
fuck.
be another way to get
This is
there.
ridiculous. I still got to drop the car off.
were
Technically, I was meant to fucking get petrol still in the car, so I've been charged $6 a litre for this fucking the petrol I didn't fill up in the car because it's a hire car. Anyway, I drop the boys off. They get 5 bags out because we've got merch. If you come into our Sydney show or our Brisbane show, you can buy merch. And
Why not Adelaide?
because this episode won't be out yet. This episode comes out Thursday.
What about Melbourne?
We perform Wednesday in Melbourne, lad. You got to be quick with it up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I go drop the car off, and I run in. I'm like, "Hey guys, here's my car. I'm about to miss my flight. Is this all good?" And they're like, "Where?" Oh, the lady quinches on it. She goes, "Oh, what terminal are you?" I was like, "Terminal 3." She goes, "Oh, good, it's over there." I was like, "Thank you," and I was like running out the door, like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
And I'm sprinting. Oh, I wasn't sprinting. I was.
You were lightly
I was running.
jogging. It looked a bit weird.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
bit of an awkward one.
90 seconds on, 2 minutes off.
Fucking couch to 5K, and stumbled in the airport. It was empty, like empty. Like no one was here. I was like, okay, what the actual fuck? And then I see the boys, and they're like, we didn't make it. We didn't fucking make it.
And it was great. I wanted to give a big shout out to Qantas for not telling us Terminal 3 was closed and that in fact we were taking off from Terminal 4. So thank you very much, because those few moments I spent running up to Terminal 3, maybe we could have gotten the bags in.
That's true, but I would also like to give a big shout out to, I think his name was Jacob?
No, it wasn't. It was Corey.
Corey,
Corey,
yes.
yeah,
I knew
Corey
it
at
was a 5 letter.
No, I want everyone to know this. Corey at
Corey
Qantas,
from Qantas,
one
who
of
lives in
the-
Fremantle.
one of the best.
Yeah. No, he was actually unbelievable. Like, listen, this is why you pay the extra fucking bucks compared to Jetstar to Qantas. Because we get up here, it was completely our fault we missed the flight. They go, guys, there were highway delays, don't worry, we'll get you on the next flight. You don't have to pay anything. Even though you've paid extra on your first flight for extra legroom, we're going to refund you the legroom because we can't give you legroom on the
Which
new
I didn't
flight.
even. I wouldn't have even
I
complained
wouldn't have even
about.
thought about, bro. We should be paying for a whole new flight. We missed it. It was our fault. And Qantas go, on you get, boys. All the best. Have a good show. Like, they fuck you,
Qantas.
Jetstar. You would not do that.
Wait, can I
You know
say
what I mean?
this? And I don't want to distract from the podcast, but I'm looking at.
You've been looking awfully distracted.
I'm
lad.
looking at the departing flights on our gate.
No, we're
and
not
ours
even on
is
yet.
not there.
No, dude. We've still got 3
Yeah,
hours
but
to
look,
go.
that one departs at 2 o'clock, and the other one departs at 4:30, and ours is before both of them, and it's not even there. So I'm just...
At this point, I couldn't give a
I'll check
fuck.
the-
eh?
Can I say
boarding
this as well?
passes.
If we miss the Adelaide flight, guys, I'm going to book us a penthouse at the Crown in Melbourne
Why?
so that we can at least... Actually, would that cost less than $300? Because I'm not spending more than that. I think we're fucked.
You think the penthouse at the Crown will cost $300? Oh, here's one
This
for you.
is so
okay.
funny. This is so...
We're not going to give out all the details because it's coming out in the vlog. We're doing a full tour vlog, right? Like a full documentary.
Okay.
Will thought we would book a private jet.
I went, fuck
Right.
it, guys. I'm not waiting any longer. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to book us a jet. I don't care. I'll pay five. I was like, I'll pay $5,000. I'll get us to Adelaide. Let's just do it. I'm not waiting in this airport for 3 hours. I'm like, Pat, if you organise it, I'll
So
do
I
it.
get on the fucking ringer to a few private charters and listen. Let's just say we were laughed at. Let's just leave it
No,
at
we
that.
got to just say what it was. I was like, I'll pay $5. I don't care. And she goes, okay, yep. So it'll probably be around 45 to 50 grand.
And I was like, oh, I think we're going to stick to commercial. And she just started laughing. She's like, yeah, I think so too. And then she goes, speak to you later. I was like, no, you won't.
You'll
You'll
speak
never
to
hear
us
from me
ever
again. I will
until
never
we
be
start
paying
that up.
50 grand for a flight. Well, I will be one day, but not right now. So what's happened here is
I don't care. I'm still going.
there's a couple of elderly people who have pulled up to sit right where we're recording, and it's a little
That's
bit
all right.
awkward.
I don't mind. I'm still going to talk about what I want to talk about. I ate ass the other night. I don't give a dory.
Why have you been saying Dory lately? Don't you reckon? You've been saying
I love
Dory
it,
that
though.
much. Well, should we go to the gym?
Oh, such a good idea. Let's talk about.
We should have gone to you know what we should have done?
And be all sweaty for the flight.
No, we should have got boardies out of our bag
Oh,
and a
and
change
gone
of
to the
clothes
beach.
and go to the gym, whatever, or go to like a sauna,
An
spa.
aquatic centre.
Yeah,
Should we go now?
it's too late
Nah,
now because we've
too
got
late.
2 out, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, now we've got 2 hours. It's too awkward.
Yeah. That sucks. That's so what we should have done. Imagine how fun it would have been, like, swimming around.
Oh,
Oh, my god.
that's what we should have done.
That's what we should have done. Instead, we went to a
We went to
shitty,
a fucking bakery,
awful
bro.
bakery called Guildford Town Bakery.
And it was so bad.
It was
It was so,
disgusting.
bro, you should see their pathetic excuse for an almond croissant. Anyway, there's another. We're just content city this week. We're pumping out content left, right, and centre. It's coming out of our fucking cockholes is where it's coming from. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at the TV
And
too.
I'm not seeing
They're all
a
international flights.
No, we're on. I checked.
We've
We're
got
at
West
16.
We've got West
We're at
Angeles
16D.
and Geraldton.
We're at 16. We're in gate 16.
Oh, is our
Well, it
gate
was
changed?
17D before. What happened? See, this is
We're
what I
gonna
mean.
change.
That's the first change.
Yeah,
We've
we're
had
getting
a gate
delayed.
change now. I think we're
Let
taking
me-
off at 2:20.
Oh fuck.
Shut
What?
the fuck up.
2:15
Shut
is
the f-
boarding.
Show me.
Shut
So
up.
2:30 will be
Shut the fuck
actually
up.
flying.
You're such a knob
You're
jockey,
such a
bro.
knob, mate.
Go get some polish and polish that shat little cock of yours, mate.
Would you guys press a button right now? You teleport to Adelaide, but it feels like you're having an appendicitis attack.
For how long? I
10
reckon I'd
minutes.
press the button if it took 30 years off my life. I just fucking hit it, bro. Get me there. Honestly, the things I'll do to get to Adelaide right now are sickening. I
Oh,
can't
we haven't
say
even
it on
spoken
camera.
about this.
I can't even say it.
We're not eating Golden Boy.
Oh, and fuck no, we're not even going to. So this is our schedule. We're landing at 7. Lucky our show. So all our shows are at 7:30 normally. So we have to get there like an hour and a bit early for sound check, run through and everything. Because it's Perth Fringe Festival, when we booked it, they were like the only time you can book is
Adelaide Fringe.
9:45. Because it was the Adelaide Fringe. It's like the only time you can do is 9:45. Like, fuck. It's the Fringe Festival. We was like, yeah, the vibes are high anyway. Like, it's still
Such
still
high.
good. And we
Such
sold out
high
anyway, so
vibes.
that's okay. Shout out to Adelaide. Thank you. Shout out to every state, actually. So we're arriving at 7 p.m, landing. So we probably won't get out of the airport because we got all our bags and
8
shit
o'clock
till
we'll get out.
7:38. We're pretty much going to have to go straight to the venue.
With all the bags. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to organise a late checkout. Like, because you got to check in before 10 p.m. So, because we're going to be checking in at like fucking 12 a.m. Bro, we're not going to be able to check in.
No, we're checking in before the show for sure.
Do you reckon we're
No,
going to have
we're
time?
not.
I don't think we're going to have time. One of us might have to.
Yeah.
One of us might have... Is that me? Oh, no. One of us might have to book in.
No. You reckon?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, we have to. Otherwise, we won't be able to check in. It's because it's like one of those things. The key box is in like the IGA downstairs that closes at 10. You're one of those.
You know what we
Self-check-in
could do? I
things.
could text Joe and I could say, "Can you check in for us and meet us after the show and give us the keys?"
No, we'll just one of us can go. It's easy. If we're staying in the city and Rhino rooms,
Are
in
we
the
staying
city,
in the city?
I don't know. Yeah, I'd assume so.
Oh, this is just fucked, mate.
Honestly,
This sucks. Why do we tour? Why the fuck do we tour? Oh, and no, you know what makes it great? We've got 5 bags full of merch that no one's buying. That's what makes me
No,
stoked.
people. No, we thought no one bought at the Perth
Adelaide,
show, but
I
they did.
swear to God, I need 70 of you to buy these or I'll be
No, we're
furious.
actually on. We're going good for shirts. When we first checked, we thought we'd fucking sold nothing.
Well, the lady running the stand
lady
said,
running the
she
stand.
said 20 to 25.
Yeah.
She also forgot your code.
No, that was my fault.
Oh.
Yeah, she said you've only sold 20 to 25 shirts. We've come off stage to press her, been like, fuck, that wasn't that good. On top of it, we've just flopped with merch. But then we counted ourselves and we was actually
And
fine.
then we pranked Pat into
We sold
thinking that
plenty.
we'd sold so many, and it's
Yeah.
a great clip that you will see very
clip
soon.
it. Anyway, I just bought I can't just sit at the airport, bro. It's
Yeah, I
fucking
know,
woeful.
I hate
We
it.
really should have gone and done something.
I want to go now.
Where can we go?
I want to just be rich, bro. Why the fuck? Olivia would not be sitting here.
Fuck no, Olivia wouldn't be sitting here,
Billy
bro.
wouldn't
You
be
kidding
sitting
me?
here.
Billy would not be sitting here, mate. You taking the mick?
Billy wouldn't be going to Perth.
I think Billy did Perth, didn't she? I know that you love me.
I'm getting a tattoo.
You don't? Do you want to go right now?
No, like it's proper. Like I'm not doing what you do.
What are you getting?
I'm getting like something that actually means a lot to me.
Well, go on.
The thing.
I'm getting boys.
No, I'm getting a tat. I'm not sure where I want to get it, but I'm getting a tattoo of from my favorite video game, which is Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which I've loved since I was 8 years old. Why are you laughing? Because I'm getting something from a video game. You can't possibly comprehend that because your life is what, footy and beers.
Because you're a
What?
fucking nerd, bruh.
Oh, I'm a nerd because I like video games.
That was in the chat.
Yeah, so I'm getting a tattoo of a particular helmet from, like, the outline of a helmet from Oblivion, my favorite video game. And I was obsessed with it when I was a kid, this armor. So I love the helmet of it. So I'm going to get that, but I'm just trying to figure out where I want to get it.
Cool. So you're not going to design it yourself? It's just going to be the outline of the helmet.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, can we make an outline of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
What
you've
do you
always
mean- what are you
said to me,
trying
like,
to
why
say?
don't you design your own tattoos? You
No,
haven't
but why don't
designed
you
your
get
own either.
something special to you?
It is.
That
the
face is
music
not
on my
special.
hands.
That face is not special to you.
No, that's not. But
See,
I
that's
like
what I
the
mean.
design. But the sun to me is special to me.
Yeah, sure. No,
The
all
flowers are
those,
special to me.
I agree. I understand.
Yeah.
That is your biggest tattoo.
Yeah, but you can mix it up. That's just I like the art. I love this one on my calf.
I love
do
that
love
one
that
too.
one. What are we getting pulled up here?
That's fine. I'm going to keep going.
I wonder if anyone's ever done a podcast in an airport before. Could this
Yeah.
be the world record we said we are going to break at the beginning of the year?
I think ISIS did one.
Cut. You gotta cut that, bro.
No, I don't reckon.
You gotta cut that.
Why?
This is a raw podcast.
Fuck.
Why are we cutting that?
Oh,
I don't have time to cut anything. Just gonna go like this.
Why do we have to cut? Do you reckon we should cut
I
that?
think so, bro.
Why?
That's fine.
I think it's okay.
It's on you. I say cut. It's on you. And you know what's just so annoying? It's
So I'm
still
just
a
going to ask
it's
that
still-
lady's walkie-talkie to be turned down so we can keep on.
trying to do a podcast. Episode 200. It's actually a long flight once we get on. It's not even like we get on, it's like, we're up and we're down.
2.5
It's
hours.
It's 2 and a bit hours.
Should we stand up? You know how? You know what I need you to
It's
do?
a fucking monster.
You know what I
of a
need you to
fart.
do?
Wheel goes bang, Paddy for the trifecta.
Oi.
I just shit my pants.
No, you
I
didn't.
swear on my mother's life. I just shit my pants.
No, you didn't.
No, you
I swear to
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Stand up.
I swear to God, I shit my pants.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I swear to God, because I've been sick, bro.
No, you didn't
I
shit your
swear to God,
pants.
I just diarrhea.
Show me. Show me. Show me right now.
This is
Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
I can't just show you.
Yeah, show me.
I just diarrheaed.
No, you didn't.
Hey, what do I do, bro?
You didn't diarrhea.
Bro, I just diarrheaed in my pants. I just diarrheaed in my pants.
You didn't. You didn't.
Yes, I did. I felt it. I'll go to the toilet and send you a photo.
Yeah, do it right now.
Okay. Oh my god. This is so fucked, bro. Dead down.
Did you actually? Can you feel it?
No.
Look. Go look at this. It's there, bro. Yeah, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, yes, I can see it. Are we still rolling?
Yeah, still rolling.
Go to the bathroom now. Do you have spare?
No, I haven't got a shirt.
We'll go to the bathroom. Cut here. What happened?
This has to be the most fucked thing that's ever happened in my life. I just shit myself in the middle of an airport. I fully just did it. But like proper diarrhea.
We are in
Can
hell.
you make sure it's not dripping down my leg, bro?
It's not. We're back.
We're back. Apologies for that. That was
I
quiet.
bought Pat some pants. You know the camera's there, lad.
Yeah. When I've
New
got some
pants, though, they look great.
They're a little bit big. I did tell Will size 40, but I've lost some weight, so I think I'm a 38 now. So
And I was going to get you a 38, and it was a really nice mustard pair.
So the thing is, now I'm in the middle of the airport free balling.
You gotta
I had
talk
throw
a
my
bit
undies out,
louder.
obviously. I threw my undies out, obviously. And my pants are a bit big and they're falling down and I'm free balling, so it's it's just not a good day to be me.
What would you rate this day out of 10 so far?
2?
I don't think I would. I think I'd rate this day quite high.
I'd give it a 3, honest.
'Cause
Dead
to me
down,
this
I'd
is
give it a
fun.
3. It's not fast, but you
It's
gotta
fun not
understand,
being
I'm still
part of
sick. I
the
still
diarrhea.
feel like I still feel ill. Like right now, I feel so sick and anxious.
Why don't you have a sleep?
I can't. Can't
At
just
least you
sleep.
won't get anxious on the plane because you're like, get me on the plane. I can't wait to be
No,
on.
I'll still find a way. No, I'm just like, I just hate sitting here, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And now I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I just shit my pants in the middle of an airport.
I'm annoyed that we don't even get to swim in the pool at our accommodation.
I know, or even have a sauna.
No sauna, no swim.
We will in the morning, but because we don't have to fly to Melbourne till like 11:30 or
Yeah, I'm
something.
getting up at a good time. I'm getting up at 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm getting up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8, maybe a little run on the treadie.
No, I'm not doing that. But I will be. I want to do a sauna tonight and a swim tonight, but it's impossible. There's
Will
no.
they close it? You know
Can
what I
we
mean?
somehow break it open?
We can give it a fucking red hot crack.
I just know we're getting delayed, guys, and that will be so guaranteed.
That'll be the death of me. A delay.
I want to be taking off at 1:30 on the dot, and if not, I'll be complaining.
Oh, it's 11:50, bro. Someone's blaring something out of their phone over there. And that's okay, because we're in a public place and we're
they can-
fucking doing a podcast, so...
Is this part of an airport public? Could you say it's public?
Well, depends who owns it, technically, I guess.
I want another one of those bao buns. Because can I tell you guys,
Oh, yum.
yesterday I bought bao buns from this place called Sisters in Burns Beach.
Just a cafe.
It's a cafe. Now, I was informed by Kyle, a renowned bao bun specialist, don't get the bao buns from here. And I thought, I'm going to fuck yourself and I'm going to get it.
Okay, it was a beach cafe,
Yeah.
like specialising, looks like, in a big breakfast, maybe a scrambled eggs, avo on toast.
Well, add
Yeah.
another special to that, mate, and call it bao buns. Because here's the thing about bao buns. Normally, have you had many bao buns in your life?
Yeah, I've had a few bowies.
Usually they go, all right, let's give this amount of bread, so it's
Yeah.
about this wide, and then the longest bit of meat you've ever seen, so it takes 4 bites to get to the bao bun.
Yeah.
Then you get 1 bite of bao bun, and then the rest, they're too thick and short. Out comes this bao bun,
3 of them.
3. Beautifully wide. The best hoisin sauce ever. A nice little chili on top.
Oh yeah.
Your assorted shredded vegetables, which I can eat. It adds nice texture. It was a good texture
The
add.
chili on the mix, coriander.
Chili was delicious. And all of you that have this big I hate coriander thing, I'm going to say 2 things. A, as a fussy eater, I understand you, but B, get a personality. I hate coriander. Wow, you're so interesting, like the other 4.8 million people in this Facebook group, you fucking mongoloid.
Well, I think it's
Sorry, guys. That was rude. But you
I
know
think
what I mean.
I think it's a good addition. I think it's maturing when you start to like coriander, but you don't just eat it from the leaf. You know what I mean? It's a condiment. It's a little extra bit on top.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
what I'm talking about. It's a little additive. It's not.
You're not munching coriander for lunch, mate, and you're taking the
No,
mickey if you
mate.
think you... Can I order Uber Eats here?
No.
That would be a mission, wouldn't it? Because what if I told him, hey,
Yeah.
brother, meet me at the security gate and pass it through the security gate?
Pass
No,
it
you
through
can't
the
bring food
machine.
through security.
Who the hell said
Can't
that?
you? Don't you have to empty your water bottles and that?
Not,
Yeah, but I'll be
maybe
like,
not
brother,
domestic.
I'll
I didn't have to
sit and
empty
eat
my
it.
water
I'll be
bottle.
like, bro, you'll watch me sit and eat it. And then
Yeah, I
guess
don't think
what?
that
I've
could be an
put
exception, but-
drugs in it.
No, you can't say that. Everything's tapped in here.
No?
Yeah, so listen.
What? This bench?
Like the cameras and shit, bro.
Well-
Trust me.
Wait, afterward, I need to find a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Gee.
Well, how long have we been going for, Kaiki?
About 30 minutes.
About
We got a long time.
33
And we
minutes.
also got a Patreon app.
Yeah, well, Patreon's going to bang.
Can I just read out some lyrics that I've really been liking from songs that I love?
Please.
Okay. And they're a bit depressing, but I want you guys to know, like, I just think they're really great. You know what I mean?
Let's have them.
All right, here's the first one. After this person. Okay. I like this. He says, Jean. That's the name of a girl. I'm not sure what happiness means, but when I look in your eyes, I know it isn't there.
Wow.
And that gets me because you think he's going to say, when I look in your eyes, that's what happiness is. When people talk about happiness, they're like, I didn't know happiness till I saw you, blah, blah, blah. He's inverted it. He said, here's your expectations. Very Marty Robbins-esque. Here's another lyric. And I think, I don't know if you'll like it, but it's a bit of a plot twist again. How can you call this a home when you know it's a grave?
Wow.
Dude. And what if I told you
Wow.
that's the same song?
Really? What's the song called?
How can you call this a home when you know it's a grave? What does that
Wow.
mean to you?
Say it one more time.
How can you call this a home when you know it's a grave?
Well, I think it means they're a couple, and it's like
Yep.
they call each other home, but it's so toxic, or it's so like done, or like there's just the spark's gone, or it's just such like a negative environment, but they're just holding on to it because it's easier to hold on to it than to let go. So it's like, well, how can you call this a home when you actually know it's slowly killing you? This relationship
That's
is actually
good.
slowly killing you.
And one last little bit of the same song. And I'm tired of walking these streets to get to a room with its cupboards bare.
Oh yeah,
You're
that's
walking
tough.
around, you're
Yeah.
getting home, and it does because you just feel like you're never getting home. You're
Yeah,
always
that's
on
a
the
tough
move. You're
one.
kicking out. You're going away.
That's
Hey, Pat, can you just sit back a little bit, just so you're both in focus there?
It's a really deep lyric. You've got some up here.
Well, I've got "It Takes Woman" by Chris Stapleton, which is just a
It's a
banger of a
beautiful
song.
song.
Which me and Tiana think she'll walk down the aisle to.
I love that.
Whenever I'm broken, honey, you heal me. When I'm in the dark, you are the light. When I get lost, you know right where to find me. When I have doubts, you make me believe. And it takes a woman who sees the best parts of me through all that I am. I mean,
Dude.
come on. If that's not getting P. Clitty tearing up at the altar, I don't
Do you
know
think you're
what
going to
will.
cry at the altar?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully I don't shit myself at the altar.
Oh, guys.
I'm on my last legs.
No, but we need to get through this. You know what I wish happened? You know what I would love to happen right now? I want to get into an argument with someone. Like,
I've got no energy left, eh? I've got nothing left in me.
but
Except
do you
for
love the you
heaps of
wouldn't?
anxiety. Yeah, I love the you wouldn't.
What if the plane trip we were getting on was to London? How would you be feeling?
I wouldn't get on it, I don't reckon. I swear to God, I wouldn't get on it.
Why?
'Cause
What if we
fuck
had a
that.
2,000-seater show in London?
Nah, you can come to us.
You wouldn't get on it.
Fuck no, not how I'm feeling right now. I full wouldn't.
How about this? If it's a flight to London, though, we're in the first class suite, the Etihad suite, and Zach Bryan's in the same suite as us.
Oh, bro, what's with this Zach Bryan shit?
Because he'd sing to us.
I want. Can
What do you
my
mean, what's with this,
family
like-
come with me?
No.
Well, then no. Fuck that.
You know what? I've got a newfound appreciation of mums after spending the weekend with Tiana and Lani.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro.
Mums are amazing.
Being a mum's the hardest job in the world.
Easily.
But-
Easily the hardest job.
I'm still parking in the mum pram spaces.
Nah, you don't park in the mum pram spaces.
I still
That's
am
a
going
big
to do
no,
that.
though.
No, but can I tell you what? I had so much respect. I gained so much respect for mum. Like, I always had respect for mums, but I didn't realize how hard it was.
Yeah.
But I will say this. It was enough for me to consider maybe I don't do that anymore. I still am, but maybe I won't in the future. Like, you know what?
Do what?
Park in the pram spot.
Oh, right.
It was one of those things where it's like, if there was maybe 4 empty spaces, I'm going to park in one. But if there was only 1 empty space, I'm not going to take it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
getcha.
That's where I'm at now. Vibes are a bit different now.
Yeah, welcome back to part 2, baby.
Part freaking 2.
Part 2 of EP 200.
Because that's the thing. You're going to get 2 parts. And suss the new background. No, this isn't.
Ask if you'll get 3 parts.
Are we going to get
Fuck
3
no,
parts?
absolutely not.
This is part 2, and this is the
part
only 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. If you suss the background, we're not in an apartment anymore. We're
There
in
we
a...
are. That's exactly where we are.
Oh, sorry, we're not in an airport anymore. We're in a $6.8 million apartment. Guys. Thank you, Adelaide, for cheering us up.
Listen, Adelaide was a fucking show. You know what I mean?
But can I talk a bit of shit?
Yeah.
We were like, oh, fuck Adelaide. Adelaide's not going to be the best show. Like, and we were almost like, fuck, why do we even do Adelaide? We should just go straight to Melbourne. We were
Yeah.
just being so down.
I think
and
we
out.
were negative about it because they were the slowest. So it was the smallest show and the slowest ticket sales.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like, fuck, they're probably not even that keen to even see us.
You
You know
guys
what I mean?
were awesome.
Oh my god, that was one of my favorite shows we've ever done. Easily.
And
the
I wanna-
crowd was fucking amazing.
And Pat, you did so well.
So did
You were
you.
crushing. I want to give an award out
Do it, bro.
To
My
the
nuts
most-
aren't out, are they, Kyle?
to the most
No, you're chilling, bro.
impatient person ever. I want to just give that award. And you're getting a trophy and a hat sent.
We don't have hats.
You're getting a trophy and a shirt sent to you. To Scout.
He's
For not even waiting maybe 10 minutes before we came outside.
I would say 8 minutes.
Scout? What the hell, bruh?
So we finish our show and obviously we go back to the green room, just settle down for a bit, have a quick chat, not even a debrief. Just think how it went. If our friends are there, say hello and talk about it. And then we walk out and say hello to everyone who was at the show. And then we're doing it. We see Tamika. We see Bianca.
We had our list. We're like, this is the place where we see Scout, Tamika, Bianca.
Yeah, this is it. And I think there's going to be more Adelaide people added to the list after last night.
Oh,
It was
dude.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the crowd were actually amazing. That was so much fun to meet afterwards as well. Anyway, we're walking out and I'm like to her, I was like, bro, where the fuck's Scout? I'm not even kidding. I was genuinely worried.
Yes.
Like this wasn't even like why didn't Scout come? It was like bro, where was Scout? Like, is she okay? Because if I know Scout, she would have been there. You know what I mean? So I was like,
100%.
fuck, is Scout have an accident? Like, what's happened here? Where is she?
She could have been, unloading a bit of chocolate yochi.
Yeah.
And no, I don't mean that as an anonym for taking a big shit. I mean, she could have been unloading some chocolate yochi and it could
job.
have fucking collapsed on her. I was scared. Maybe
In
the
reality-
cookie crumble has blasted in her face.
In reality, Scout goes, where you go, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Adelaide. Love you all. Really appreciate it. We walk off stage. Scout goes, 1, 2, 3. Righto, they're not coming. Time to leave. That's what Scout does.
And here's the thing, Scout. We were excited to see you, but I understand. And
Listen, maybe we could have articulated, hey, guys, if you do want to have a photo opportunity or a little chit-chat after, we'll be coming back out.
we will be coming back out. But here's my thing about the chit chat after, because I always feel bad. There was this beautiful girl from Perth who asked us, she was like, are you doing chats after the show? And the problem is, if we were made of time and energy, you'd be getting chit chats up the wazoo.
Oh, mate, the Wazoo's not even big enough for the chit-chats you'd get.
But the problem is, because we've stupidly booked back to back to back to
Oh,
back,
yeah, it's fucking
we're
ridiculous.
taking off at godly hours.
Yeah.
And we're exhausted. So I feel bad. Like, obviously, we want to give everyone as much as we can, but there's a bunch of you. So we can't be having, like, long chats, which sucks. But I'm thinking next... you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking next show, what we'll do is, like, anyone who's a part of the Patreon can come to us, like, we'll get there earlier, and you can come and hang with us, like, before the show for, like, once we've, in between tech rehearsal and getting on stage, we can do, like, a 20-minute hangout with all the Patreon members.
Yeah, that'd be
if
fun.
you've bought a ticket. And then that way we can proper oge.
Yeah, and proper chill out.
the
Because we
bean
do, when
skillers.
obviously when we come out and meet you guys and, you know, some people ask for photos and whatnot, you have a little chat, of course. But like you said, it's like if there's other people waiting and stuff, there's only so much you can do. But like Will said, we hope that we give, like Will said last night, we hope that we show our appreciation to
Yeah,
you.
I came home and I shut the door and I was like, fuck, I hope we show how appreciative we are, because the You Wouldn't are the fucking best. I
Yeah.
can't believe we're at episode 200. That's the thing that
know.
blows my mind.
Like,
and
we
every
genuinely
time I
are.
do something, there always seems like there's a You Wouldn't there, which is
Yeah.
just like so mind-blowing. It's always,
Oh.
whatever venture I take myself on, knowing that I've got the You Wouldn't actually makes it like,
Yeah.
this is actually something worth.
Yeah,
doing.
we've got a great fucking community. We are, like, genuinely beyond grateful. So we do hope with that we do show you that. Because it's actually fucked that we get to go to different states together, live a fucking life, sit and watch Netflix, try different bakery foods,
I have a question for
miss
you.
flights together to perform for you guys. Like, it's fucking... It blows my mind. Like, actually, I know you've done it for a few years now and you might be a bit more used to it, because you do comedy and that a lot more often too. But for me, it's fucking bad. Like, I'm legit just some random cunt from East Gardens, bro. like, you know what I mean? And it's just, but it's so bizarre that I get to do this. Like, it actually spins me out. I'm not just saying that as if like, oh, I'm so great. It's like, it feels fucking weird. I get to do this.
2 years ago when we started the pod, 200 episodes ago, I should say, what were you like expecting from it?
Well,
Like, what was
I'd
your
be
genuine expectation? I guess.
I thought it would go well. I did. I genuinely
Yeah.
thought it would go well. And I did start it with the expectation of, I want to do this full time. I wouldn't lie to you. Like, 100% that was my
fuck yeah.
expectation. Would have I done it for free anyway? Yes. I would still do it for free. But that was my goal, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to make it a job. And after probably 6 months, I was like, fuck, live shows sound pretty fun. You know what I mean? Just watching you on stage looks so fun, but I could never do stand-up comedy. But I do enjoy being up on stage. So, like, I would be lying if I said I wasn't aiming for something like this and even bigger. But it's a whole different ball game to get here. Not that this is fucking anything crazy. Like, it's not like we're this. I've acted like we've just won the fucking world's biggest podcast award. But, like,
We did.
later, OJ. But yeah, I did have expectations for it, or I guess dreams for it, you could say, not expectations. Whether or not I thought that would come true, I wasn't sure. But at the same time, I didn't really give myself another option, like working towards it.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I mean? I
course.
was always like,
That's
fuck
how
it,
I
this
was
is what
like,
I'm doing.
yeah.
I'm doing this full time. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to grind it out, and that's what I want to do. Because you can get fucked if you think I want to go work a job that I did like out of school and stuff. I didn't enjoy that.
I got battered with catering. Also, in the airport, I said something mean about another podcast. We're not cutting it, but I just want to leave it in there so everyone knows that's the sort of person I am when I get a bit grumpy and mean.
He was grumpy. And he was
I can
mean.
get on the attack. But we were all grumpy.
Listen, yesterday, picture this, right? About 10 minutes ago of this podcast, you saw me diarrhea myself in the airport, in the middle of Perth airport. That wasn't even the worst part of my day. So that just fucking sums
What was the
up
worst part of your day?
the fucking other 23 hours of it. Nah, probably the panic attack.
Yeah, that
That's
would be
alright.
up there.
Yeah, that was up there.
That's always there.
Yeah, it was just...
Oh, dude,
it's
I
just
need to
fucking
find
broken.
out where Danny gets his blankets from. Because after the Adelaide show, we went to Danny's house and he went, sit down, boys, sit down, sit down. Sat on the couch. You all need blankets. And it was like he put on us like a spell.
It was like a heavy but fluffy and soft blanket. And it would have been it's given off the vibe of like a $2,000, $5,000 blanket. I'm not even kidding, bro. It was unbelievable.
It felt like it felt like a flat puppy was lying on top of you.
Oh, it was
but it was
just-
like enveloping your whole thing.
God, it was good.
And you know what I'm interested in, actually? I want to ask the You Wouldn'ters, because he was saying maybe the stuff on the back of the tour merch and it
Yeah.
being so exclusive to the show, because that was our idea. Our idea was like, let's do show exclusive merch. So it's like you came to this show.
It's a one of one. You can never
a one
get it
of one.
again.
We'll
Next
never
tour
make
will
them
be something
again.
different.
But then he was like, if you want to make merch that people really want to buy, you should make it less exclusive so that they can kind of, it's not as...
Still, I still
specific.
think he means you can only buy it on tour.
It was more the
But
back.
it's not, yeah, because
If you see the back of the shirt, it says Hoods and Helmets Tour and then the
and it's
dates.
like the tour dates. We kind of went with like a concert kind of vibe, how they do it.
So I'm wondering, You Wouldn't, is it for the next live show, I'll tell you what, we'll be bringing a bit less merch, but
No, this is the thing. We've done our two smallest shows out the way. Not out the way, but like we did Perth, we did Adelaide. They're our two smallest shows by a mile. All our other shows are 3 times that. So, look, we're sitting on merch, but I think we'll be okay. But that's the thing. What would you prefer? But I still like the idea. Like, we're not a clothing brand, you know what I mean? Like, it's not meant to be this mad fashionable statement. It's meant to be kind of like, I went to the show, I got the merch. Like, next tour, if you're in the position to buy another one, then you kind of collect them. Or it's kind of like, well, I went to this one, or I went to this one, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I still like the idea of it. But yeah, maybe we could incorporate a different design. That's no one's fault but our own. It's also more our fault because we organise it 3 weeks before the tour.
Hey, look, we're alive. I'm like happy, and I just want to reminisce about the good days. Pat, who's your favourite guest we've ever had?
Shit. I do like Jarch.
Yeah,
I think our last episode with Jarch was quite good.
that's a great one. I mean, we've had so many funny guests.
Yeah, we've had great guests. It's hard to say. I think
I
the
Wouldn't's
one with the
favourite.
bosses was pretty fun too.
Bosses are great.
The bosses was a great episode.
I like my sister.
Yeah, but I don't consider Charlotte a
Okay,
guest.
yeah,
You know what I
Charlotte's
mean?
not a
Like
guest.
Charlotte's just kind of like a.
I enjoyed Michael and Danny. They were funny as fuck.
That was also great. You see, you can't just pick
you can't
one.
pick.
That was a fun podcast too.
And that was our longest episode. I wonder how long it takes before we beat it. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it took, maybe 7 months to beat that one. Like, is it going to be another 7 months before you guys get another 2.5? Could be. It could be, honestly. We're not made of that sort of stuff.
Well, I want to know what you expected from this podcast when we started, Will.
Income stream. No, I'm joking. You know what? This was my hope from the pod. Just to hang out and do really fun stuff. And like, here's the thing, touring and doing comedy is really awesome, but it's lonely, right? It's like, what the fuck? Like, imagine one of you guys doing this, but
by
it's
yourself.
just you. And sure, you get to see mates outside and at the show, whatever. But you come back to an apartment, then you're just kind of, all right, well, I got a few hours to land around my apartment. Then I go to the airport by myself. Then I land by myself. It's fucking
You're
a
not
bit
having the
shit.
giggles of what we had last night when we got home.
No, which we'll get into later. But yeah, it's a little bit shit. So like and honestly as well, like I think big TikTokers have this really warped perception of like their followers, because it's so easy to be like, I've got 1.8 million followers on TikTok, so therefore all these people love me. Where it's like, you actually just have that number. Most of them could be bots. People click follow because at the time it was TikTok, so no one cared about like followers and all that sort of who they were following, whatever. And they don't actually search your profile. It just comes to them. You know what I mean?
On TikTok?
Yeah. So if someone, like, I could not post a video for 2 weeks, no one would notice. In my head, I'm like, I got to post at least twice a day, but no one actually remembers. And then if I post a video, they go, oh, that guy, yeah, I like him. He's kind of funny. Like, you know what I mean?
I think you're downplaying it a little
No,
bit.
no, but what I'm saying is, I didn't really have like an audience, and I
Yes,
feel
okay.
like I actually have an audience now, which was kind of why I started a podcast. Was like I want an audience, I guess. But now that I've got the You Wouldn'ters, it's like not family because that shit's so cringe. But I feel like I've got like it's more less of an audience of like you guys are my audience, and it's more like a community, like we're
Such
all
a
a
good
part of the
community.
You Wouldn't community, which honestly was not my expectation. My expectation was I'll do this and yeah, build an audience that I can just create, have a certified audience for. But I feel like I'm in it. I feel like we've built a world that we're all living in.
Yeah, the You Wouldn't world. You're all just living in it.
Now, Uber Eats and phones listen to you because I ordered KFC last night because Pat wanted a chip.
A singular chip.
And Kai wanted
with
a
a
popcorn
lot,
chicken.
and
Go
I mean a
bucket. I
lot
wanted
of
a go
salt.
bucket.
Kai wanted a go bucket, right? So we ordered it. I swear to God.
No, we got to set more of a scene. Our show was at 9:45. We started at 10. Got off stage 11. Photos and everything. Walked to the car. We probably got to Denny's house at like 12. Went for a swim. Mucked
he was like, "Stay."
around.
And
Then
we
he
were
was like, "Stay over," and we're like, "Fuck, it's such a good idea," but like, no.
we have no
And
stuff.
then the most accommodating cunt ever, by the way.
I felt
Jesus
bad because you know when
Christ.
you're with someone and you can't tell if they want you to leave or not.
Yeah,
I
but
was,
you can't. We couldn't tell if he actually wanted us to come to his house or not.
because we were like, "Do you actually want us to go for a swim?" And he went, "You can come in the pool for a swim."
Yeah, and it's like,
And it was like,
that,
that
that's
doesn't
not. That
sound
tells
like
me you
you
don't want
want-
us. That's saying you can if you want.
And then as soon as we walk in the door, pool lights on, towels, Kit Kats, blankets, couches,
fucking everything.
And
Most
name it,
accommodating
he's got
cunt
it
ever.
for us.
So we get home at like 1:45 in the morning, and we're all a bit delirious. Like we said, we had a fucking day, and I haven't really eaten because I've been fucking sick, right? And I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like I'm starting to get pretty."
You had a
hungry.
really small little like Greek sort of.
Yeah, I had a Greek thing before
Like a year
the
off.
show because I wanted some meat and a few like bit of cucumber and veggies and shit. Anyway, I was like, "Fuck, bro, KFC sounds alright, eh? KFC sounds alright."
Kyle jumped straight on.
Cole jumps
I'll
in,
have a go
I'll
bucket.
get some KFC. Willie G walks out the room, "Fuck it, I'll get us some KFC." And we're going, "Shit, here we go. Everyone put your orders in. Go bucket for Kyle, go bucket for Will. Large chips, extra salt for Pat with little snack popcorn on the side."
I swear to
We're
God,
all
I hit
barred
order.
up. We're all barred up for about all of 4 seconds.
No, ready, Pat? Here we go. I'm gonna go. Ready?
Alright. Yeah, get
And-
it. Extra salt. And then the snack fries, dude, 100%, 100%. Oh my God, I'm so fucking keen. Shot not getting it when it gets here.
Shotty not getting it when he gets here. All right, Kyle's got
Kyle,
to
get it. You get it when we get here. Oh, I'm so keen.
Order.
Fuck. Honestly, I feel pretty sick and
Why
tired.
the
eh?
fuck did we get KFC? That is shit. I don't want to eat it.
I'm probably just gonna go. I'm not even kidding.
No, I'm
bro.
not
gonna go to
joking.
bed.
I'm not getting it.
I feel
No,
a
let's
little
just
bit
keep
sick.
it.
And then we're like, for 10 minutes, we're going
Let's
back and
just keep
forwards.
it.
Kyle's chiming in.
We're
Fuck
bursting-
that. No, let's do it.
But
Fuck
it's
that.
not.
No, let's do it.
We weren't like, we were laughing our head. We
Yeah,
thought it was the
giggling.
funniest
Like,
thing
we're
in the
giggling.
world.
Like, why the fuck would we order KFC? They were like, fuck it. Let's just make the cunt pick it up, and then just when he gets here, be like, fuck, lad, have a
You
good
have
night,
it,
bro.
brother.
It's all yours. Like, we were laughing and laughing.
And
And then
then
push came to shove of like, fuck, what are we going to do? And this is where fate decides it for you.
I checked my phone. Uber Eats has cancelled your order, and then I got refunded the $37. So they're listening.
Yeah.
They are listening. They knew. They were like, "Don't you worry, brother. We got you covered."
Yeah, but
mate."
this is the thing. Based off last episode, if Uber Eats were listening, they would have been waiting for you to cancel and charge you the 25.
Well, look, that is a whole fucking.
So maybe
bullshit.
Perth
That's
Uber
a
Eats is a
whole-
bit fucking.
We're in Adelaide, brother.
I
See,
keep
we're spun
mixing it
around,
up.
bruv. We're
Maybe
spun
Adelaide
around.
Uber Eats is a bit more nicer. Keen to go to Melbourne today. I do like Melbourne.
Biggest
Walk around
show yet.
Victoria Markets.
Oh, you fucking Victoria Markets.
You want to come for a walk around Queen Victoria Markets, or you want to go to a fucking
Is
food
there
market,
olives?
mate?
Olives and
Everywhere we go, Kyle goes, "Can we go to a food market?"
Oh, there is
And
that
he just
food
gets
market
fucking
where you got the
olive
chorizo.
the
Fucking.
spicy chorizo.
Oh, can I tell you, Melbourne's gonna have the worst bakeries.
Too bougie. What
It's
you know
just-
about bad and bougie?
It's just fancy shit, which I hate.
Why do I still feel sick when I wake up in the morning? It's like day
Fine,
5, bro.
You're fine, bro. Listen.
No, I do feel sick. Like I do.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you meant why do I feel sick when I wake up in the morning, like every morning, then I forgot you actually do have a sickness.
Yeah, no, but like what? Like it's day 5.
I think if you'd slept and weren't waking up, it'd be different. You've been woken up every day.
Yeah.
Look-
been travelling.
Well, I've got a question for you guys.
Yeah, go.
Shove it up your ass, cunt.
It's episode 200. What do you think? What's it going to be like sitting here doing episode 300? What's going to
probably won't
happen
be
in your
sitting in
lives
this
and
Adelaide.
for the podcast?
What, can we get a time frame?
It's a
What's that?
year.
That's a year, eh?
Yeah.
I might be engaged.
Might be
You will
married.
I think Pat will be.
What, what's the date?
I'll give you
I
Pat.
swear dead
Can I
down
give you?
might
Can
be
I give
engaged,
you
though.
my Pat?
Proper.
I'll do Pat and you do me, for where we'll be.
Yeah.
I think Pat will be engaged, living in the Central Coast, obviously. I honestly think you might be expecting.
Nah, Tiana is really... we're going to get married before we have... I say more kids.
What do you mean you say more kids?
Well, like, because Lani, I just... Like, I'd consider... I don't call Lani my child, of course, but, like, obviously I treat her like my own child, so I just refer to it as, oh, we're going to have more kids, you know what I mean?
Oh, what you be expecting? I just feel like you'll break it together. You both will be like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, so I could see you expecting with the thing weighing 95 kilos.
Fuck, I don't think I'll get down. I don't think I want to get down to 95, to be honest.
And I think you'll be like well into your... You'll have some sort of side business, whether or not it's the recipe thing, but you'll have that. You will have a 100-inch TV. And hopefully we're on tour again. I hope we've continued to grow. Maybe we're in another country.
So I don't like this hope talk.
What?
It's a where will we be?
Okay, well, we'll be on tour again. In another country as
Yeah.
well. We might be in New Zealand.
Yeah, there's a huge chance we're in New Zealand.
All right.
I'm going to say Will.
Oh, God.
I reckon you're going to have a boyfriend. And I'm not saying it's going to be long term, but I reckon at least 3 months.
Well,
And I reckon
fucking
during
hell, that is
episode
long-term.
300, you're going to like it's going to be in the midst of it. And I think it's going to be a really good growing point for you. And I think you're going to get a boyfriend. It's not going to work out. Then your next one's the one you're going to marry. That's what I think. Anyway, who am I? I'm just a fuck pig who woke up 20 minutes ago. I think Will's going to be in the midst of shooting his first film.
Oh.
Like proper production. I know you've shot a short film before, but I'm talking like proper production. Yeah, like fucking like hour 30 film.
Feature
film. I think it's going to be the film that kickstarts your directing career and your writing career. And I think you're going to potentially go on to be too big to do this podcast.
Okay, that's
Nah,
ridiculous.
I think you're going to be in the middle of shooting that, or really like, I don't know what timelines are like. Like, I don't know if that's realistic for a year. And then I've got one more for you.
Thanks for listening, guys. Happy
Yeah, I think
episode
that's what you're
200.
gonna. I think that's what. I think
nice.
that's what's
I
gonna
like
happen.
that.
I think you're gonna have a boyfriend. I think you're gonna be really. I think you're gonna be well established in the movie. Not well established in the movie game, but like kind of known as this up and comer in the directing and writing space for
That's a
movies.
nice
You know what
thought.
I mean? And I didn't mean that disrespectfully. Like not well known, because obviously you can't be.
I know you
well
don't
known
mean
without
that
a movie.
disrespectfully, cunt.
But I think you're gonna be like, fuck, who's this new cunt Will Gibb on the movie scene? Like, and directors like Martin Scorsese is gonna be like, who's this little cunt? You know what I mean? Who's this right ginger little prick coming to
this
take
little
my
prick?
fucking money, eh? I don't know what Martin Scorsese sounds like, by the way.
Tata, little rat.
You little fucking ginger rat coming to take my
He's
fucking
American.
money from my fucking industry, you alphabetical fuck pig.
Guys, this is ep 200. We'll see you at ep
Can we
201.
get slow music right now? Right now, this part?
Yeah.
Or is it too much?
No, yeah, go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the last 200 episodes.
It's meant so much. Sorry it wasn't special. Sorry we were in an airport.
Sorry, the first part of this podcast is... You probably haven't even made it this far because you turned it off after the
We're
first
so
half. 'cause
sorry.
it was
We
so
love you.
bad. If you were here from Ep 1, if you were here from Ep 199, if you've tuned in for the first time to Ep 200, thank you.
Thank you so much. And take care and good luck and good night.
Sydney will see you tonight. Brisbane will see you Sunday.
Mwah.
Mwah. We love you.
Love y'all.